Hey guys, so follow me as I go along with Addie for a quick training walk. You can see the things that I do on a day-to-day basis with all the dogs I train and what you can do at home with your own dogs. Right now we are outside. We are working with her. She has her e-collar connected. She's a couple weeks into her board and train. We also have her on a prong collar. She has a decent heel where she follow me. She'll stop with me. We're working on the implied sit over time. Addie, sit. Hey, good girl. Good. The slightest bit of pressure. Okay, heel. The slightest bit of pressure on the prong collar. That was a tiny, just little tap on the shoulder. And alternatively, we'll also be working with some e-collar training on teaching her how to turn it off. We started working with this outside. We haven't fully introduced her to it outside yet, but this is she's in the introduction phase, which is going to take a couple days. But Addie, sit. Good girl, good. We'll pay her every now and then. Good girl. Heel. We'll pay her every now and then. If she doesn't want food, we're not going to force it. And we're also not going to give her a piece of food every single time she does something. The treat, piece of kibble, whatever it is more of the cherry on top. It's not a regular every time you do something you get a piece of food, because then all dogs are going to want to do is listen to you for food. If you don't have food, they're not going to listen to you. Oh, sit. So she's getting a little bit ahead. I'm keeping her engaged. I stopped. Good girl. Heel. Implied sit is going pretty well, but I stopped to bring her back in. While we're working and training on this heel, we are going to be constantly changing directions, changing speed, walk a little faster, walk a little slower. So she is forced to pay attention to exactly how fast I'm walking so she can stay with me. Good. She's getting a little distracted now. I'm going to put her in a SIT. Addie, sit. Good. Release pressure the second she sits down. Okay, heel. Good girl. So that's us communicating with her, teaching her how to turn off the pressure on the e-collar. We're going to walk around this loop. It's probably, 3/4 of a mile or so. And we're just going to work on this the whole time. Change speeds, keep her engaged. Addie, sit. Pressure, 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 release. Good girl. Good. Right, again, every, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, somewhere in that range, we'll give her one piece of little kibble or food, treat, whatever it may be. She's eating glizzies. She loves glizzies, guzzling glizzies. But good girl. Okay, Addie, sit. Good girl. Good sit. Good. Okay, heel. And we're just going to keep changing speed. I'm going to change direction, turn around. She has to stay engaged with me. Good girl. She's getting distracted by our cameraman running like a hooligan. Ah, good girl. But she's still paying attention to me. Addie, sit. Good girl. Right, she knows. Heel. She knows what I'm asking of her. We'll also work on Addie, sit. Addie, stay. We'll work on some stays too. Every training walk, we're going to work on a little bit of everything. We're not going to perfect one thing. We're going to work on, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're not only going to work on sits. We're not only going to work on heels. Good girl. She got out of her sit. I got close to her. We're going to show her, right? No, I didn't release it. Okay, heel. Come on, Addie. Good girl. Yes, good. But we're going to keep walking around the loop, work on all this stuff. And if you do this with your dog once or twice a day, just go on quick little 5, 10, 15-minute training walks. Guarantee you're going to see a massive, massive difference in your dog's behavior, your dog's, kind of how your dog listens to you and your relationship. Right now, there's a person welcome. This is a good. Addie, sit. Good girl. Heel. Right, that was a very mild distraction. That was a distraction. I told her to sit. She didn't sit. Gave her a little tiny pop with the prong collar. She's like, oh, okay, sorry. And she listens to me. It's awesome. It's the communication between us. She understands that her job is to walk with me. Addie, heel. Come on. Good girl. Good heel. She understands her job is to walk with me. I understand my job is to lead her and communicate with her, and she's doing awesome. Hey guys, thanks for sticking through to the end. I appreciate all your support. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.